The Big Show with Night and Day. Pick up a Night and Day Milk Bar card and get your 6th shake for free.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. It's the 25th of March, 2024.
Jeez, this is a shambles already.
Just doing I'm trying to remember how Jase does it exactly.
Not like that.
Oh, yeah? Mogi, you rogue son of a bee. Looking good, brother, in that iron T-shirt.
Thanks, man. Yeah, good to be here. Obviously, you prefer that Hoity J is here, but he's taken a couple of days off. He's got a dog. He's training up for the races this weekend.
Oh,
down there at Trentham. So man's got to do what a man's got to do. When you got an interest in a dog and a hound, you got to get him behind it there.
Right. So that's what he said. I thought it was like family time or whatever. Okay, that's interesting.
Well, I mean, it is fair. A dog is part of your family.
Right.
If you've ever owned a dog, Keyzie, that's what it's like. And even more so with a greyhound, because if they come in with a winner, you feel really close to them.
Yeah.
Of course, if they come in dead last, then, it's out the back of the farm. Da-douche.
Back paddock, am I right? Just for the record, Mogi wearing a tight white shirt, looking like a stallion or whatever. I've got a faded drag racing tee on and a backwards hat ready to go on the Big Show.
Are you allowed to have pictures like that on your shirts, man? They're pretty sexy, aren't they?
Yeah, well, look, if they're going to print it, I'm going to wear it. A couple of buzzies there on my T-shirt. What are you up to, New Zealand? Give us a text on 3483. Let us know where you listen to the show, what you're doing, all that stuff. Tune. Hey, big show ahead as well. Going to have former Warrior Charlie Gubb on to discuss the weekend's game.
Gibbity gubbity. You've got some issues with your fishing there, Keyzie.
Yeah, I didn't realise I had them. But and also Mogi spicing things up in the bedroom. All very exciting. And, of course, more chances to get in the draw to join us in Brizzy for Magic Round. In the meantime, Guns and Roses.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, tune. The Cure there. Lullaby on the Hodaki Big Show. It is 13 minutes past 4 o'clock. And Mogi, I went fishing over the weekend, mate.
Good eating?
Nah, I don't like fish. So obviously that was one of the first issues I had.
Jeez, that's pretty brutal, man. You're going out there, you're killing fish, you don't even like them. You don't even want to eat them.
Well, as you'll find, I didn't actually manage to kill any. I wanted to. I wanted to kill them. But I couldn't. So we went out there on a boat in the Sounds, Marlborough Sounds.
Yeah.
And, you get the rod out, probably out there for 5-6 hours. And like a few nibbles or whatever.
Yeah, on your rod.
On my rod. But honestly, that was it. Meanwhile, everyone else was pulling up fish constantly,
really?
throwing back the smaller ones, and managed to keep a few, which was quite cool. I couldn't catch anything, and I'm just wondering, what
were you getting any nibbles?
A few little nibbles, yeah. But, I was under the impression that you get your rod out and you drop it in there and you're pretty much going to get something straight away.
I find that when I first started fishing when I was about 2 or 3 years old, I think the biggest lesson that I had to learn was knowing when actually something's having a go at your rod.
Right.
And so when they're getting on the bait there, it's knowing when to
tug
it.
Right.
Pull it hard. You got to pull it hard.
You got
to yank on your rod pretty hard.
I think I was yanking it. Like, as soon as I felt even a small nibble, I was yanking it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that is the right thing to do?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, that's good. Tugging certainly wasn't an issue.
Were you on a boat or you're on the land? Because it's a different sort of a bait set up then.
We're on a boat.
Yeah.
And we'd sort of, not drop anchor, but because it was nice and still. So we'd just sort of be floating, a few metres out from one of the points. And so there's a lot of fish hanging around the shallower parts.
Somebody tell you that, did they?
Apparently.
Common misconception there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's none.
Right.
There's none there.
Well, it just seemed like everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, they were just obviously there's a bit of luck going on there, but yours is probably the experience that most people would have. You want to go out a bit deeper.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you get into Wellington Harbour at all?
No, not Wellington Harbour. We should have crossed Cook Strait, you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's heaps of fish on Cook Strait.
Right.
Because they use it to get one side of that other ocean over there.
Yeah.
And then they go through that little gate. It's like a door. That's what fish see, that gap in between the North and the South Island, like a doorway.
Right.
To another ocean.
Like a fish door.
A fish door, yeah. And they're always walking through the fish door or swimming.
Right, okay. So you got to find the fish door, get your rod out there.
Get your rod out there, and then they're crossing through, you see.
And
why would they be hanging out on land?
Yeah,
fish
right.
don't live on land.
Well, we weren't on land. We were near land.
Very close to it, though,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, right.
But why would they risk it? Because everybody that's got fishing rods, generally, they'll be standing on the beach with their rods out.
Yeah, right. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, so and what kind of stuff were you using for bait? Because we were using like squid.
Squid's very popular. There's not a thing in the ocean that doesn't eat squid. Everything eats squid.
Right, even like a starfish.
Starfish love squid. You'll actually find gangs of starfish actually beating up squid.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Far
Beating
out.
the ink out of them.
I've got to watch more documentaries about that stuff.
There's so many documentaries on it. It's fascinating, though. And pilchards is another one. They're good because they're oily.
Right.
Oily, and that's got a really good smell in the water, so you'll often find that... you've got a good amount of fishing out of those bastards there. Also, a mullet. Mullet's good. Have you ever put any worms? Like you get a worm, you've seen the earthworms, and you put them on the hook?
No.
Yeah, don't do that because that doesn't work.
Okay.
That's a old wives' tale.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Because that is the one you see all the time on telly.
You do, on the telly and that, but the worms just hop off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you kill them first, or?
No.
Oh.
You can't kill them. Yeah, well, you can hit their head against the wall.
A worm?
But they've got two heads.
Right.
So you got to hit both ends.
Oh, that seems like a lot of admin, Mogi.
Yeah, but as far as it goes, it's a numbers game, man. You got to get out there again.
Okay. All right.
You got to have another go.
Okay. I'll have a go.
Because it's boring, isn't it, when you don't catch any?
Hugely boring.
Yeah.
And then, as I said, I don't even eat fish.
But there's a reason why people drink when they fish responsibly.
Oh.
And a lot of people don't drink.
Yeah.
But some of them do.
Right.
Did you do that?
No. What? What kind of rod do you use?
I just use my hands.
Right, okay.
Yeah. I put sprinkle a little bit of worms on the water.
Yeah.
And then when the fish come in, I just grab it. And then I smack them on the boat and then I just throw them back in. I don't eat fish either.
Oh.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
It is Mew's Supermassive Black Hole on the Hodaki Big Show with Keyzie and Mogi, and it's time for everyone's second favourite Warriors-based segment. What are the Warriors up to without Keyzie, but with Charlie Gubb instead? Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie.
Charlie.
What are the Warriors up to?
Yeah. That's good, man.
Obviously, the Warriors getting their first win of the weekend, Mogi, which is very exciting. But why listen to Keyzie talk about it when we can bring in former Warrior Charlie Gubb? Charlie, how you going, mate?
Yeah, good to be back on.
Oh, so good, man. What did you think about that performance over the weekend? Got the 2 points?
Oh, definitely. When they win, I just feel better, and they weren't as polished as they needed to be, but they got the job done, won ugly, and I love it.
Yeah, man. I understand that when the Warriors lose, you're stomping around the house in a hurr of a mood. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. I go through friggin' 2 packs of Dunhill, and my knuckles end up pretty raw.
What were your feelings on the first half, man? It was quite frustrating to watch. We're creating the opportunities, but there was a sort of a 2 or 3 times there where the last pass either wasn't thrown or should have been thrown, or those sorts of things. I guess it's good that the opportunities are being created, and it just means a bit of sharpening up mentally to get the over the line.
Yeah, definitely. It's still early season, and I mean, everyone could see the opportunities were there. We just weren't executing that final pass, but I think that's a good thing. We're not peaking too early, and when we're missing a lot of our spine with Egan and Chance. So even though the other boys are doing a great job, when they come back, that little bit of extra class makes a big difference.
Charlie, I mean, those 2 positions are 2 of the most vital positions on the field, and I mean, Wade Egan, the way he changes things around the ruck, he really asks questions of the defence, and I know Lussick is going to learn and get better and blah, blah, but I personally have really admired the way that Tane Tuopiki has filled in for Chance. Have you rated his filling in?
Yeah, he's the man. He's real good to watch, but I think there's no replacement for Chance, just because he never makes the wrong decision, whether to pass or hold, and Tane's still young, and he's getting his opportunities too, and he's the man, but Chance took us to the top 4 last year. He's the man's man.
Yeah, that's right. Tane is definitely good and getting better week to week, I think, which is a positive sign. But Chance is an absolute psycho. Like the level of quality that he is, he's sort of the kind of guy that is first picked every single week. The meters he gets, the energy he puts in,
his link
the
play.
hit-ups, the link play and attack. He's pretty special, and it's not really fair to Tane to try and compare it. And this is the thing, Keyzie's always comparing them, and I'm saying, Keyzie, it's not fair for you to compare the 2,
right?
But you just keep on comparing them, man. I just don't think it's not on. I just think it's not on,
Oh, okay. Hey, Charlie. Winning,
talk to me.
winning ugly, man. How important is it for us to do that? And direct this answer at Mogi because he loves doing everything ugly.
Yeah, well, it's important because you get to the back end of the season and either you've won 12 games or you haven't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people don't remember how you won early on, but if you can stack up those 2-point wins, you're well in the top 8. Like all the seasons, there's so many seasons you get to the back end of the season and you're like, oh, shucks, we've got to win 6 from 8. You know what I mean? But really, you lost a couple early on by 2 points. So to win them, it just takes the pressure off.
Yeah, exactly. At what point are we going to win sexy? I reckon it's time to win hot.
I don't know. Is there a pride round coming up?
Well, there is a bit of pride in the team at least. Actually, there was one, wasn't there? There was last year because I think Manly got a bit upset about it. Was it Manly?
Yeah, it was Manly.
Yeah, they didn't want to have bar of the rainbow. But this week is Newcastle. Sunday Arvo, I think it's a 6 o'clock kickoff back at Mount Smart. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think we'll win real sexy.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah,
The Knights barely beating the Storm without heaps of their players. Do you genuinely predict a big performance from the Wires, Charlie?
Yeah, at home, I reckon they're starting to click. Our forward pack's too good. Knights won, but they ain't all that. You know, they're that, but they ain't all that.
Yeah, totally. We better let Charlie go, Mogi. And don't forget, if you're in the Wellington area and you need Portaloos, hit up Porter King. Yep. They are the kings. Thank you very much, Charlie. We'll speak next week.
Keyzie, before I go, I just want to give the Porter King Player of the Day for the Warriors.
Oh, thank you.
That actually goes to Rocco Berry, who he didn't ice a couple of final passes, but he was just rock solid. Led the team on defense. Young fella, you know, people put the slipper into him last year and he's come back out and he's the man. So I think I'll contribute 1.25 litre of homebrew and maybe you guys can chuck something in.
Yeah, man, we'll get it in the post to him as soon as possible.
Thank you very much, Charlie. We'll talk next week, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Here they come. Try time.
Holy cow, the Warriors.
It's the Big Show in Brizzy for the NRL Magic Round.
Is there anyone out there?
Let's go to the phones.
That's right, Magic Round. It's happening mid-May. Myself, Mogi, Hoity J, Pug San, all flying over to Brisbane to watch 8 games of rugby league, all happening at Suncorp Stadium, and you could be joining us as well. If you're keen to guarantee a spot, head to boystrip.co.nz, purchase it, and you'll be locked in. Otherwise, keep an ear out on Hodaki and be ready to call 0800 Hodaki. Mike, you mad bastard, how's life, mate?
Keyzie.
G'day, Mike. Hey, Mike, what do you do for a crust, man?
I'm a chippy.
Backbone. Good on you, Mike.
Who are you going to bring, brother? If you win, that is. You can't just bring them anyway. You need tickets, man.
Oh, no, just cook the competition, but I'll bring my brother. He loves a bit of rugby league.
Oh, good
on
stuff,
you,
mate.
He loves it. It's actually pronounced Buckbabray. Okay, Mike, just going forward, mate. Congrats, man. You're in the draw. Pug San will take care of you. Another Mike, this time from Whangarei. How you going, man?
Good. Yourselves?
Yeah, pretty grouse, man. Can't complain. What do you do for a crust, brother?
I'm a line mechanic, mate.
Backbone. Good on you, Mike. You into your Buckbabray?
Oh, of course. Season ticket holder at the Mount Smart.
Good on you, boy.
Good on you. Bloody oath. Pleased with the first one of the season there, Mike?
Yeah, no, it's absolutely ripper.
Yeah,
it was.
Bloody good result against top of the table Raiders. If you do win, Mike, who would you take with you to Brizzy?
Oh, I've got a list of people. Highest bidder.
Yeah, I like that. That's good stuff,
take something
mate.
for free and make some money out of it. Good on you, Mike.
That's good eating right there. You hold the line, Mike. Pugs will chuck you in the draw. Third and final, Bog from Masterton. How you going?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate.
Oh, good
What do you
stuff.
reckon there, Bog? You sick bastard, you? Hey?
Yeah.
Keen as. Who would you take?
I'd have to take me mate Penny.
Oh, Penny.
Oh, Penny in the Bog, let loose in Brisbane. Sounds like trouble, actually. But
Can I ask you, Bog, have you ever even left Wairarapa?
Yeah, I leave it every day to go to work, mate.
Oh, good on you, mate.
Yeah, man. He's worldly.
You're
as,
well travelled. Good
Yeah.
on you, man.
Good on you, Bogsy. You're in the draw, mate, to hold the line. Pug's son will look after you. I wonder if that was actually Bogsy, CEO of our company.
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
He leaves every day to work here at NZME, yeah.
Does he live in Masterton?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. He's got a private jet.
Ah, that makes sense.
Tune, man.
Oh, wow. Is this Van Halen?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Why can't this be love, man? It's Van Halen on the Hodaki Big
Yeah, I don't
Show.
know, man. We just got to work through a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
We've got to get to like,
Yeah.
and then from like,
Oh, do we still have to get to like?
yeah.
Cool.
We can start out with making out,
Right, and do you
and
reckon...
then get into like,
Right,
and
because...
then get into love.
Okay. And we
But
have
even
to, we have
just
to do
like
the making out.
out's good.
Okay. I feel like I'd probably rather skip that part.
Just imagine your Motley Mo rubbing up against my ginger beast.
Oh, God. Oh, crap. We're actually on air. I didn't realise. Hey, coming up after 5 o'clock on the Big Show, Mogie's looking to quite clearly spice up his what is
I've
it?
been spicing up my life there in the old boudoir.
Ah, bedroom.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I've been in this relationship for quite a while now, and you got to every now and then, Keyzie, you got to mix things up a little bit.
Okay.
So I have come up with something. Well, and to be fair, my partner's involved in it as well,
Oh,
or as I
of
call
course.
it, my wife. And yeah, and so I'm looking forward to telling our secrets on the radio.
Cool, man. I find that's a really healthy place to vent them. Obviously, we've still got tools to give away thanks to Placemaker. So also coming up after 5 o'clock, Sharpest Tool in the Shed is back for another week, which is bloody exciting. And to be honest, Mogi, I need some advice from you, mate, because while Jase isn't here, I feel like he's screwing me over with this whole agency thing, all right? So we'll delve into that after 5 as well.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
G'day, you mad bastards. It is the Big Show with Keyzie and Mogi. No Hoity J today. He's, to be honest, I don't know where he is. If you've seen him out and about, please do text us on 3483. Hopefully he's back tomorrow. He said something about heading down country to do something.
Yeah.
I've got absolutely no idea. What I do know about is that Night and Day, they're the sponsor of the Big Show, and you can get good milkshakes from there, eh, Mogi?
Night and day. Yeah, that's right. You got milkshakes there and all sorts of other things as well, I reckon. Probably some pies, man.
Probably.
Yeah.
But you can go have a look if you want.
Yeah,
Chippies
you can.
and that.
You can have a look, man.
I will.
It's not up to us to have a look for you.
I'll go check it out.
Hey, pretty exciting stuff this hour, Keyzie. One of the things is I've been spicing it up in the old bedroom there.
Yeah, can't wait.
And I just want to sort of give a bit of advice because a lot of people out there that'll be in long-term relationships, and they'll be wondering how do I bring it back?
Yeah,
How
right.
do I bring back the spark there in the old bedroom? And
You figured it out?
I've done something and it's worked a treat.
Oh, I'm so stoked to hear that for you, man. I might actually take some notes on this.
Okay,
because be keen to add a little
I'll draw you a
spice.
picture if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've taken a video for you tonight if you want.
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Simple man, Leonard Skinnard. It is the Hodaki Big
You're a
Show.
simple man, Keyzie. Hey.
Yeah, I actually am.
Yeah, man.
I'm pretty, what you see is what you get with old Keyzie.
Yeah.
By the way, Hoity J not with us.
Durr.
Hopefully he'll be here tomorrow. But Mogi.
I don't think he's going to be here tomorrow, man.
Really?
I think it might be Wednesday, Thursday,
Okay.
or Tuesday.
What? Well, that is tomorrow. But Mogi, you've been spicing things up big time in the boudoir.
In the boudoir. Well, that's right, man. I mean, I've been in this relationship recently. Sally celebrated 10 years together. And, as time goes on, I don't know if you've heard the saying, Keyzie, familiarity breeds contempt. You heard that one?
No.
Yeah, so the more time that you spend together, the more you hate each other's guts.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So a little bit of that. And so oftentimes as well, you might find yourself falling into certain routines. You know what I mean? And so you got to change things up a little bit. And that means that both of you got to be on the same page. You know what I mean? Is that what you find in your relationship? You've been together, I think, longer than Moaf and I.
Yeah. With the routines and that.
Rooting, yeah. Routines.
Yeah. Wee bit.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. Actually, no, I'd like to retract that. Is that possible on radio?
I think it's too late.
Oh.
Can we go into a little bit more deeply?
No. It says here on the run sheet that you're talking about your relationship.
Well, this is just one of those opportunities that you got to kind of take when it comes up.
Oh, we're going to go to a song. No, we actually don't.
Well, we have spiced it up. So what we've done is, and I don't want to get too graphic.
Oh, you can.
But we're now sleeping on opposite sides of the bed.
Right. Is that
So last week I was sleeping on the right-hand side of the bed, and now this week I'm sleeping on the left-hand side of the bed.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, yeah, man. Things are getting hot and spicy in there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, all right. So you've done that, and now, okay, all right.
We got KFC yesterday, and we're eating that in bed, and it's just nice because it gives you like hot and spicy chicken, and it just gives you a different sort of an outlook when you. Because now my wife has to put the laptop on her lap. It sits on that side because that's as far as the charger reaches. It's just nice to be on a different side of the bed, you know.
Right, and that's the.
And now I'm closer to the shitter.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
New order on the Hodaki Big Show, 25 minutes past 5 with Keyzie and Mogi. Hoity J will be back later on in the week. Mogi, just like to take this opportunity while Jase is away, right? We don't usually get a lot of alone time, you and me, because he's quite clingy.
He is.
He doesn't like us hanging out together.
Nah.
You know how he's my agent?
Yep.
Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
So I approached him like 2 years ago. I was like, can you get me some acting work? I wouldn't mind trying to get into that. He's like, yeah, sure, Keyzie. He's kind of not really done a very good job, in my opinion, of doing that. And a lot of his rates and things, I mean, I'm not an expert, but they seem weird.
Yeah.
I'll just run a few past you. So if he gets me like a voiceover gig, right?
Yeah.
Last week he got me that one that was like T's and C's apply. I didn't end up getting it. But if I had have gotten it, any money I would have received, 60% of it went to Jase. Is that right?
Right. Is that right?
That's what he's
told me. Is that what you signed?
That's what he told me,
That sounds right.
Okay.
If you agreed to it, then that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to gauge is is it usually around that much, or should I, 60?
Well, give me some of the other figures here.
Okay, so
see if it evens out.
Okay, so like acting, 10%.
Yeah.
But it goes up to 70 if I actually get the role.
Yeah, that could. Yeah.
But
T's and C's, you see.
Yeah, but then I was like, well,
that's
hang on.
T's and C's.
How do I give him 10% of the profits if I don't even get the role?
Well, what's 10% of nothing?
Oh, is that 0?
That's right. What's 70% of nothing?
0.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it at the moment.
Right. Okay.
Because you've had no jobs, right?
No, but he's saying I have to pay him 10%.
You can give him 100% of nothing.
Just for auditioning.
That'll make him feel better. If you said you're going to give him 100%,
right,
then he'll feel better. He might get you a job.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. But that it goes down if you get the job.
Yeah, that's smart.
Right.
So I say 100% and tell you what, if
Unless
I
you get a job.
20, 10.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good, actually. Social media. So if he gets me like a paid social media campaign, like, hey, it's Keyzie here on my social media.
Oh, yeah? What would you be doing? What sort of stuff would you be doing?
I eat these muesli bars.
I know what you'd be doing. It would be something like, for example, one of those food boxes. What are they called?
Oh, My Food Box.
Yeah, My Food Box. And it's old Keyzie at home cooking pork mince.
Yeah. So when I'm eating pork mince, I only use this pork mince. It's my favourite. And
for that, I would go, if I was negotiating that for you, I'd go, look, Keyzie, sure, money's good, but free pork mince for life. So you've just got pork mince coming out of your ears.
Right.
That would be a good deal. And then Jase would take 50% of your pork mince.
See, because that's something that I could actually get behind, because I'm currently spending quite a lot on pork mince.
Oh, the price of pork mince at the moment,
crazy.
Man, it's outrageous.
How's anyone having bao buns? You know what I mean? But the current agreement is he gets 40% of any social media post that he might get me, but that drops down to 10% if I do a dick pic.
Oh, if you send him one.
No.
He can't do that. That's not right for an agent.
Okay, so that's
sort of that's casting couch stuff. So he's saying he'll take 40% unless you send him a dick pic.
No. It's unless I put a dick pic on the Insta as part of the post, in which case he'll drop it to 10%.
Right. I think you might be in a 10% of nothing situation then.
Yeah, okay.
10% of button mushrooms.
Mushrooms, okay, yeah. Because to be honest, I was trying to figure out how it would work, like it's pork mince, and then it's just not going to work.
Yeah.
MCing. So he gets.
You'd be good at that.
Yeah. 50% of any gig he gets me, MCing gig, but once again, 10% if I do it shirtless, and it's like I don't want to be shirtless in front of people in a corporate environment. And it's not for any burnt patty related
genius
issues
idea.
like you might have. Yeah, what's that?
Yeah. You could do a paid partnership with people that make burnt meat patties.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
It is the Black Keys on the Hodaki Big Show, 5:37 this Monday afternoon. You got Keyzie and Mogi, old Hoodie Joe, be back later on this week. Right now, though, it is time to play my favourite game, Sharpest Tool in the Shed. Super easy game to play, Mogi. Whoever the caller is, they come online. We say, "G'day, what do you do for a crust," etc. And then we say 10 tools. They just have to remember at least 5 of them in 10 seconds. So it's a game of memory, all goods.
Yeah, it's pretty good for me, man.
Yeah, okay,
I don't
cool.
have to remember any of those, is that right?
No. You just need to have 5 tools ready to go. Yeah, and I'll have 5. This is all brought to you by Placemakers, the Monster Tool Sale. It is the final week of the Monster Tool Sale, so if you want to go get the best prices on the best tools, make sure you either head in store to your local Placemakers or jump online soon. And you could also win some sweet prizes as well. Neil from Dunedin, how you going?
Going good. How you going?
Yeah, going good too.
Going grouse,
I'm
mate.
going good. What do you do for a crust, you mad dog?
Oh, a bit of a stay-at-home dad at the moment.
Ah, backbone! Good on you, man. Is that a dream job or is it the hardest job in the world?
It's actually quite a dream job, but I won't tell
No, don't tell the missus. You're good on you, boy.
God, yeah, he's struggling out there, is Neil.
It's a tough day, washing and dishes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, at least it leaves you free for the other 7 hours of the day, eh?
Exactly.
Neil from Dunedin, tell me, mate, could your stay-at-home fathering be improved with the addition of a Milwaukee hammer drill driver set worth over $500?
It certainly would.
Yeah,
it certainly would.
Plenty of uses for when you're raising a wee one. All right, mate, this is how it works. We're going to say 10 tools. You will then have 10 seconds to tell us back at least 5 of them. Is that all good?
All good.
All right.
Here we go, mate. Hammer. Anus press.
Screwdriver.
Turd stirrer.
Spanner.
Shaft gripper.
Power drill.
Pud puller.
Hammer. All right, your time starts now, Neil.
Hammer, screwdriver, spanner, power drill.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Oh, he's done it. How did he manage to do that? What an absolute genius.
You had the opportunity there to go hammer. We've got to work on our list, I think.
No, I like just quickly scribbling it down and then going to where. Well, congratulations, Neil, mate. You got yourself that brand new Milwaukee Fuel Hammer Drill driver set worth over $500.
Lovely. Cheers, lads.
No worries, mate. Thank you very much for playing.
Yeah, good. What a backbone.
Sharpest tool in the shed. Speaking of backbones, Modest Mouse.
Huh?
I assume.
Nah, I've heard some horrendous stories about this
really?
guy. Yeah. He's not modest at all.
Oh, shit.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
She sells Sanctuary, the Cult on the Hodaki Big Show. Keyzie and Minogue this Monday afternoon, and Mogi the Waz,
Yep.
otherwise known as the Warriors, getting their first win of the 2024 season, beating the top of the table Raiders. How good?
Yeah, pretty good. It was good. Yeah, great to get the 2 points. And it sounds like from the after-match interview, the post-match presser with old Webster there, that it does need to be something that you get out of the way. You've got to get that first win.
Yes.
And then it sort of takes the pressure off. So that was, to me, it didn't seem like it would be a super massive deal as long as you're going pretty good, but apparently it is. So that was good. The first half I thought we looked really good, and it was just frustrating to not seal the deal. It was two definite chances and possibly a third where the last pass either wasn't thrown, actually a couple of times when it wasn't thrown, which was annoying. So I feels like in the first half we left about 18 points out on the field.
Yeah.
And then in the second half, I was expecting us to come out after a classic Andrew Webster halftime chat and just dominate, and it sort of went the other way around. But what was good was we hung tough and we managed to win it with, again, a couple of tries that weren't as a result of backline moves or planned sets working out the way you'd want it to. One was DWZ running across field and hitting Luke Metcalf running a line.
Yeah.
And then the other one was RTS with a piece of individual brilliance from 20 metres out, just stepping and dry. Just beautiful.
Yeah. It's safe to say I think RTS has, because after a couple of, okay years in rugby union, he's come back and he's reminded everyone just what a classy player he is. Metcalf, though, this year I feel like he's really starting to turn it on.
Yeah.
Developing nicely last year.
Well, he put on 8 kilos in the off season
of muscle. You're joking.
8 kilos
so
of
I
muscle.
wasn't the only one. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, man.
So to be honest, I'm super pleased with the pairing and the halves we've got. And if we can just get our entire spine healthy, especially Wade Egan, he's just such a massive loss. Chance comes back. We're going to have things clicking nicely. And I remember last year, it did sort of take us, I think by about round 5 was when we started to really dominate on the right side and link all those plays together.
The big one for us was that Cronulla Sharks game.
That's right.
After that was that was a game that just put all the belief in the world in them. If we can win this game, we can win any game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And what you were saying, or what Webster was saying about not going 3-0. So the Rabbitohs right now are 3-0. Any rugby league media you read about at the moment is about what the hell's going on at the Rabbitohs. Does the coach need to be sacked?
The Warriors are 3-0 and look like absolute garbage, though. And we were 2-0, and people were saying we still see these guys as being top 4. In fact, we're going to change our preseason guesses for where they're going to finish.
Yeah.
That's how good we were looking. So they were unlucky losses. Try of the century to lose one and lost by, 2 or 4 on the other. What was really good was Rocco Berry.
Yeah.
Rocco Berry is sitting around about 40 caps. He has played in his life about 65 games of rugby league.
That's right. He was a union guy.
He was union.
Yeah.
65 games of rugby league in his life.
Yeah.
And 30 or 40 of them have been for the Warriors in first grade. He is going to be an unbelievable player, and I'm so glad that he's been given a chance because last year people were bagging him.
I was one of them.
Yeah.
Well, he just wasn't setting the world alight.
Exactly.
That's it, though.
And who's going to be that good other than me after 30 games or 40 games of rugby league? So seeing him now grow in confidence away, he's an absolute animal. So we are left side, right side, both beasts at centre. So I would like to see RTS get his hands on the ball more, and I don't know what you do outside of giving him a roaming license, but that's tough at centre, right?
I'd be keen to see that as well. Val Holmes does it nicely for the Cowboys. Could operate a similar situation.
Yeah.
He's allowed to sort of roam around a wee bit.
Is
Works
he from
really well.
centre, is he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good because that try he got was...
Sorry, Nirvana, Kurt Cobain.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Nirvana, the man who sold the world a cover of David Bowie. It is the Hodaki Big Show with Keyzie and Mogi. Hoodie J be back in a couple of days. Coming up after 6 o'clock, though, your chance to win a $50 night-in-day voucher by texting through on 3483 and telling me, Keyzie, what you are having for dinner. It's a segment called What's for Tea New Zealand, and it's a bloody ripper. All right? How do you feel about that, Mogi?
I'm so thrilled about it, man.
Yes, thought so, obviously. Yeah, we've also got What's on TV New Zealand with old Mogi.
I'm a bit nervous about that one because I've got plenty to talk about tonight.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going
to finish my prep, man.
Okay, yeah, because it's our most popular segment. All that coming up after 6. Get those texts through on 3483.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
That's right, it's the Hodaki Big Show, your Monday evening with Keyzie and Mogi. Jase will be back in a couple of days' time. Night and Day, they are the sponsor of this fantastic show. We've got $50 vouchers to give away. Just text through right now on 3483 what you're having for dinner, and we'll be getting into that next, Mogi. Have you heard of our podcast outro?
I have, man, actually. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a yarn today, didn't we? And we brought old Pugalicious into it. It's a different kind of thing. It's not the radio show. It's uninterrupted yap for around about anywhere between 10 minutes and an hour.
Well, yeah, I'd say more 10 and 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Yeah.
But equally as true as 10 and 60 minutes. And we just sort of talk about what's going on in our lives. For example, today we were talking about old Pugs there. He's just moved into a new pad, and he got his mum to drive all the way up from Wellington there and help him and bring it. Yeah, brought some nice things from a crocheted blanket.
Yeah, so his pad will be looking sweet. It was also
He'll be slaying.
His first ever time living solo, so it was interesting stuff. The podcast outro comes out 7:30 every evening, but here's a clip of today's one. Are you still doing this, Mogi? The reset?
The reset
of the house before you go to bed?
Dude, that lasted about as long as it took me to tell you that I was doing it.
Same here. It's a shorty but a goodie. The house reset, and we talk more about it on the podcast, is where every night before you go to bed, you're meant to spend 15 minutes just tidying things up so that in the morning your house is like a show home.
Yeah.
I also stopped doing it after about 3 nights.
I don't know what the story is with it. It's not hard. It's 15 minutes out of your life, but I'm the same as you. I'm just like, I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it.
Morning Chris is very annoyed at evening Chris for not doing it.
I hate yesterday's Mogi
Yeah.
for being such a lazy son of a bee, and then I have to clean up after him. Yeah, it sucks.
I don't even like today's Mogi, to be honest. Oh, is this Pearl Jam?
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Pixies, Here Comes Your Man. It is the Hodaki Big Show with Keyzie and Minogue, and Hoity J will be back in a couple of days' time, folks. But right now it's time for everyone's favourite segment. Oh, yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie. Such a good segment, man. It's
This
already
is
off.
one of the best.
It's off to a flyer already. Did you notice that? It's going so well. Keep those texts coming in on 3483. What you having for tea? And you can win a $50
What
night
are you having for tea, man?
day voucher. That's a really good question.
Thanks, man. We ask it every night. You're not ready for this question.
Nah, something to do with mince.
Pork mince.
Beef mince. I don't know what it is yet.
Is it pork flavoured beef mince? I can see you eating that.
Burrito.
Oh, yeah, pork flavoured beef mince burrito.
No, I think it's just regular beef flavoured beef mince.
That doesn't sound right.
Really?
Yeah, I've never heard you say beef mince before.
Can you get pork mince flavouring? Because if so, I'd get beef mince more often.
Yeah. Pork flavoured beef mince is one of the most popular minces on the market.
Wow.
There's a lot of popular minces. Number one, obviously, is pork mince. You can't beat pork mince.
No, yeah.
Number two is pork flavoured beef mince.
Okay.
Number three is pork flavoured chicken mince.
I was going to say chicken mince is pretty good.
And number four is pork flavoured breath mince.
What are you having for dinner tonight?
Don't know.
Yeah, so good. Jase,
Half a bag of rations, actually. I've got half a bag of rations here.
they're not as good as they used to be, rations.
They're good enough. They're better than no rations.
Yeah.
You know?
Totally.
Don't you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just always eat them and think,
Oh, yeah, I know.
not as good. Hey guys.
Did you say it wrong the first time?
Sorry.
Or they spelled it differently?
No, they've
it
written-
wasn't hi guys, it was hey guys.
No. They've actually written, hey guys, ... hey guys. So it's actually the text that has a mistake.
Oh, okay, my mistake.
So,
Sorry, man.
Where was I? Hey guys. Hey guys, fish and chips tonight.
Fish and chips. Is that a Monday thing? I guess if you've had a big weekend, you're probably going to go a bit of takeaways there. Fish and chips on a Monday. You often find that a fish and chip shop will be shut on a Monday.
True, actually, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
This can be a pain in the ass, actually.
Yeah, good luck with that.
G'day, fellas. Jeremy here from the Deep South. I'm going to have half a block of Whittaker's Dark Garner Peppermint Chocolate for tea. Cheers. That's from Jeremy in the Deep South.
I don't know if I'd be able to eat a half a block.
Of chocolate?
Well, of that type of chocolate.
Oh, you need a whole one.
I've got half a block of Whittaker's with the old hokey pokey.
Oh, that's so good, man. That's
So I
good
got
eating.
that sitting there ready to go with my rations.
Right.
Yep. I'm not even lying.
That's your. I thought you'd be having like some high protein tofu situation.
I'm also going to do that, but then I'm going
Okay.
to top it off with half a bag of rations.
How do you end up with half a bag of rations? Because by reputation, you're an entire bag of rations kind of guy.
It was such a big bag of rations.
Oh, okay.
My wife went to the shop and came home with a family bag. It was like, eesh. Yeah, I couldn't get through it. And also I was chopping and changing between the rations, the chocolate, and we had some licorice and some sour worms.
Wow, it was all go.
And so I had to keep on going and washing my hands because I hate the dust off the rations.
While you were chopping and changing, were you effing and jeffing?
Nah, no chopping, no even and Jeff and just chopping and changing. I was happy as a pig, innit?
Yeah, good stuff. G'day, guys. Going to stop at night and day on the way home. Get the old Keyzie special.
Oh, what is the Keyzie special again?
Remember, it's large thick shake.
Oh, yeah. What
Lasagna-
flavour?
Any flavour.
Yeah.
Large thick shake, lasagna topper, and a box of extra large Connies.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Kings of Leon on the Hodaki Big Show with Keyzie and Mogi. Old Hoity J be back in a couple of days' time,
It's actually
folks.
Mogi and Keyzie. I don't know how many times I have to tell you.
Oh, really? I just thought you wouldn't really care because both names were mentioned.
No, it's got to
Okay.
be me first, and
Okay.
then Keyzie, and then Pugs.
Right.
It's Mogi, Pugs, and Keyzie.
Right, okay. Hodaki Big Show with Mogi,
It's-
Pugs, and Keyzie.
Actually, it's Mogi, Pugs, brackets, and Keyzie, brackets.
All right.
Actually, Mogi, Pugs, ...
Right.
brackets,
Okay.
and Keyzie, brackets.
Right. Welcome back to the Hodaki Afternoon Show. It's time for this.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Oh, that was close.
I
That
started
was good
to-
for a minute there.
Yeah.
We got to go try and get that real good so when Jase comes back, he's the liability.
Well, he is the liability.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
I thought it was you all this. Has it been him?
No, I'm good as.
Oh, shit.
What did you watch, man?
Wrong.
On the
what did I
TV.
watch? Three Body Problem.
Three Body Problem.
Three Body Problem.
Right.
It's on Netflix. It's from the creators of Game of Thrones.
Oh, is it a brand new one?
It's a brand new one, man.
I was served
And
that.
we watched 2 episodes of it last night, and it's bloody good.
Wow,
And
okay.
it's an absolute relief to have a TV show to watch.
What genre is it?
It is science fiction.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about, at the start of it, it's sort of set across 3 timelines, I think. And one of them is in a video game. One is in, 50 years ago, say, and then the other is present day. But all of a sudden, science stops working.
Right.
Science stops working.
I hate it when that happens.
Well, it stops making sense, and that's because something has happened where, you know how the governments send out messages into outer space? And
Yeah.
they're just sort of like, hey, if any of you aliens are out there,
Yeah.
why don't you we got Earth here, just come on over,
Yeah.
and let's just catch up.
Yeah.
So somebody answers that call and comes for a visit. And just as a side note there, who do they think they are asking that question?
Well, just putting it out there.
Yeah, well, that's governments, right? So they're speaking on our behalf.
Yeah.
My vote is just shut your mouth.
Don't let them
I
know
don't
we're
need
here,
any
man.
aliens coming here, whether they're good or bad.
And you mean aliens from outer space?
Well, as opposed to aliens from...
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just double checking.
Illegal aliens.
Yeah.
But I don't see why they get to do that on our behalf, because the people that work in government are just people, and they're acting like they're more important than our opinions.
Right.
And I think they should just shut up. And don't pour any money into sending signals into outer space.
Yeah.
Put it on something else, like a few beers or free tickets to the WARs.
See, now we're
Something like
talking.
that, you know?
Yeah.
If you had if you got to vote on that, sending messages to outer space for $1 billion a year, or free tickets to the WARs and free beers, what are people voting for? It's meant to be a democracy, surely.
Yeah, I know which one I'm voting for, Mogi.
Yeah, same here. Anyway, what did you watch?
I watched a TV show on TVNZ, brand new last night, TVNZ Plus, called Utopia. It's the documentary series on Gloria Vale, including interviews with current members of Gloria Vale.
There's 2 other TV shows that I've watched called Utopia.
Maybe it's not called Utopia. Anyway, it's on. As soon as you start up TVNZ Plus, you get served it straight away.
Yeah.
And I just chucked it on because we didn't know what to watch. It is so freaking interesting. And Gloria Vale is like, you think, sort of religious-y, culty type setup. Like, from the horse's mouth, there was some real messed up sexual crap happening.
Yeah,
and
right.
Because I was like, maybe there's a bit of that, but not full blown. It is full blown.
Right.
And it's a part 1 of a few episodes, I think. And at the end of the first episode, things get really hot and heavy. And then this journalist who was covering it in the 90s goes, it turns out she actually went undercover there. And that's what the second episode is about, during the 90s. So, hell of a watch.
How did she get in there? Do you just pretend you're a Gloria person? Or do you, dress up as, I don't know, a tree? Or are you hiding in the walls? What are you doing?
She put a hanky on her head. Like a doily.
Is that racist?
Feels racist.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, it's Blur, Charmless Man on the Hodaki Big Show with the fellas. Hey, Mogi, you know the Incubus?
I do, man.
The Incubus is stopping by Auckland. Of course, they are coming to the country along with live 2 shows, Christchurch on the 2nd of April and then Auckland on the 4th. Both of those are next week, by the way. And if you go to the Auckland gig, it is at Trusts Arena. And we've got an Incubus, which will pick you up from the Bridgman pub on Dominion Road in Auckland and then take you to the gig after you've watched a live big show with Keyzie, Hoodie J, and old Mogi over there.
How's that, man? That's pretty bloody good. What's your favourite live album, by the way?
Probably the one with the dolphin song on it.
Oh, Dolphin song.
Dolphins Cry.
Oh.
Never leave us. Oh, rare.
Yeah, right. That
Yeah.
might be Throwing Copper as well, I think. Yeah, it was a big album for me when I was, 17 or 18 when
Really?
that came out. Yeah. Throwing Copper, the first one. Well, the first one that anybody listened to. And actually potentially...
You'd be more into throwing tin nowadays, wouldn't you?
Oh, I am chucking tin. But 8 times platinum.
Wow.
8 times platinum that went, which is not bad.
because live for me, Incubus is the big selling point for me here. I had a massive Incubus phase where I heard Stella for the first time, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. And then I just bought 5 of their albums.
Sure.
And just mainlined them on my iPod mini there. So I'm very excited to see them. But live, I've only heard about 4 of their songs, like Lightning Crashes, I Alone, Dolphins Cry, and that's about it. You know what I mean? That's actually 3.
Yeah, well, I know that one album, and maybe they came out with another album, and you heard the lead single on it, and then probably left it there.
And just put it to bed.
But I'm looking forward to seeing them, and it's going to be a ripper of a gig. I've seen Incubus a couple of times, and they are bloody good.
Yeah.
In the encore, Brandon Boyd, the lead singer, takes his shirt off.
Oh, God.
So that's good.
Oh, God, he's
that's
so
good
hot.
eating. Yeah.
God, he's hot.
Wonder what state he's in now. He might be sort of like, he might look like Bart looked like. Remember when they flash forward till he was about 40 or something, and he was like a real piece of shit.
I remember him lying in the bed, and he's got I wash myself with a rag on a stick. That's what he used to do. He had like 10 kids. But hey, if you are going to go to that gig, or if you haven't got tickets yet but you'd like to go, come and watch the live big show at the Bridgeman on Dominion Road in Auckland. Even if you're not going to the gig, come along and watch a live big show. It is happening the 4th of April, and we do actually have a whole heap of tickets to give away if you do show up. And also everyone on the bus gets a free Backbone t-shirt as well.
Oh.
And the bus is thanks to Woodstock Canadian Whiskey and Dry Ginger Ale and Lemonade. We'll see you there on the 4th.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Well, that's the big show done and dusted for your Monday evening. Hopefully Hoity J will be back with us over the next coming days. Mogi.
Yeah.
What are you doing tonight, man?
I'm not sure. I've got a little bit of work to do, but I want to move on. I want to keep watching the 3 Body Problem. Good show, man.
Right.
It is a good show.
Okay.
The more I think about it.
Hour long eps?
Hour long eps.
Okay.
Yeah, closer to an hour than 40. But yeah, I'm going to get involved with some of that. And I don't know. I'll probably go to the gym.
Oh no!
Go for a run, but I've got to keep it quiet tonight, so I'll just do about 15 or 20 k's.
Yeah, right. Make love.
Then I'll come home and I'll watch someone make sweet love.
What?
And then I don't know. I'll probably get to bed around about 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Do a bit of vacuuming, and I don't know. Then maybe I'll go out in the back lawn and mow the lawns there.
Right.
I've got to clean the pool as well. I haven't done that for a while, so I'll get out there and clean the pool.
Yeah, cool, right.
Do you know what I'm doing?
Oh, yeah. What am I doing this evening? Recording my gaming podcast. That's fun. I'll then be I think we're having beef mince tonight.
What?
I don't know what it's for.
It sounds like that's code for pork mince.
No, it's not code for pork mince.
Beef mince.
No, it's not. I don't know what we're having it with. I've never had beef mince. I'm usually just a pork mince guy, but I'm excited to try it, and I'll let you know how it goes.
You won't like it, man.
Yeah, I don't think so. Hey, thanks for listening to the Hodaki Big Show. Of course, our podcasts come out every evening at 7:30, so if you want to listen again, just search Hodaki Big Show where we get them from. We'll see you tomorrow at 4.